Hey folks, no intros needed. As I'm gonna tell y'all this. I wasn't gonna do no more videos tonight, but when I came across this right here, this was uh kind of out there a little bit. But let's get into this article that's come from Carscope. So Dodge Durango police cruiser are popping out of gear, leading to a recall. Dodge is recalling a small number of Durango police cruiser over shift boot that is too stiff and can cause the vehicle to pop out of gear. So back in June, Dodge opened up an investigation into a concern that the Durango equipped with the Pursuit package was losing motor power on the road. Following an investigation, it determined that the vehicle was popping out of gear. How you let this stuff get so far? You let the car thing popping out. You know what? These people are. You know what? These people at this point need to be held accountable for the outcome that go on with the vehicle. I'm serious about that. I'm truly serious about that because some of this stuff don't make any kind of sense. But let's go on. While the vehicle used as a police cruiser and for other law enforcement purposes was sliding out of drive was mattering some confusion. However, by the August, the automaker determined that the problem did not have to do with the transmission per se. Instead, the deranged investigation revealed that the transmission was being forced out of gear at the selector, which on the pursuit vehicle is located next to the instrumental panel. Now, do you know how dangerous that really is? Transmission was being forced out of gear. Come on now. You got to be. Let me tell you something. Y'all. Oh Lord have mercy. Let me just go on. This is an outrage right here. In fact, it was perhaps the most in in, in perhaps it was the most incorrect part of the system that was causing the problem, the shift boot. The Dodge determined that for the period of time the shift boot equivalent to the range pursuit were too stiff. This caused the inter the inter yeah. Let me slow down because I'm getting too upset. This caused the emphasis with the shift level prevent the selector from sitting in detention properly and allow it to pop out of place unexpectedly. Now, that's the part that really make me upset. You know how dangerous that is for, especially something like transmission. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now. And probably a lot of people know this. You know some transmission, especially for a truck like that, them transmission probably heavy. Them transmission probably heavy, and you got them transmission popping out of place like that. Come on now, y'all see y'all doing too much now. Y'all doing too much. You don't sit there and have no transmission popping out of place like that. I've seen a lot of recall that's been ridiculous. This right here got to make the top 5 right here. Having a doggone transmission popping out of place. Cause you know what, let me go on. Cause that is ridiculous right there. That's a big problem because if a vehicle suddenly slip out of gear into the neutral, it loses motor power, which will be very inconvenient during the pursuit. More importantly, if the transmission slip out of gear on the busy road or highway, it can increase the risk of an accident occurring. The driver will have no priority warning that has prompted the company to launch a recall campaign of a total of 125 the range pursuit motor from 2023 model year in the U.S. Now on that, if it popping out place like that, what if they're popping out place and they on the road on the busy highway? You need to consider that too. See, y'all don't. Okay, let me go on. As a result, Dodge will reach out to consumer on November 7th and will replace the shift boot on all affected vehicles with the new parts that has been built to correct the specification and will allow the vehicle to remain in gear. Let me tell you something. You find this problem now. While you wait till November is this, because this is September. November is 2 months away. See, that's another thing these people do that piss me off. You know something going on. Why you wait 2 months when you really need to address that now? Them people, every time we something like that in the archive, that piss me off. I can't stand when they do something like that. But having the transmission pop out place, you know how dangerous that really is. If that transmission pop out of place in the middle of the highway, first of all, that could hit. First of all, if you're on the business highway, you risking a high probability of that transmission hitting the car. That's for one. So you risking more than the accident. See, this is how people get killed right here. Let me tell you something. This is exactly how people get killed. These people, these car companies who make the car, these people are ignorant. I'm sorry, these people are ignorant. You don't take time out to validate nothing. You don't take time out to check on anything. You as a company, you will sit out there and make all these cars right. And don't. Y'all tell me what you think about this story. I'll put a link to the article description, but this is outrageous. This is outrageous on so many levels. It's outrageous on so many levels. D-Lo out.